Hey there, gentlemen. Dr. Rachel Collins speaking. Today we're plunging into a subject that's frequently murmured in private, seldom openly addressed, and occasionally dismissed with a chuckle, but I assure you it's captivating and remarkably influential. We're examining intimate practices that the majority of men don't completely comprehend and how they impact women's thoughts, physiology, and partnerships. Now, before we proceed any further, I'd like you to perform one straightforward action. Press that like button. Leave a comment below indicating where you're viewing from, and subscribe if you desire additional evidence-based perspectives on wellness, closeness, and human behavior. Believe me, you won't want to overlook this. So, why are we discussing this at all? Because grasping these concealed elements of closeness isn't merely intrigue. It's an entrance to improved partnerships, deeper emotional ties, and even enhanced well-being. Here's the initial misconception to dispel. Countless falsehoods circulate regarding sexual conduct and female physiology. You've likely encountered your portion, correct? Some of it is pure fabrication, some halfway accurate, but there's much we avoid discussing from a scientific standpoint. For instance, did you realize that certain close encounters aren't solely for enjoyment or procreation, but actually entail an intricate biochemical interchange between companions? Exactly. Our physiques are perpetually signaling, even on a cellular scale. Comprehending this can utterly transform your method of approaching closeness. I'm Dr. Rachel Collins, a medical doctor with 5 years of expertise, focusing on male and female health. Throughout my career, I've witnessed directly how authentic knowledge, genuine science, can enable men and elevate partnerships. And today, we're set to investigate some genuinely astonishing science underlying closeness. We'll analyze what occurs inside the body when specific bodily substances mingle, how that can alter disposition, rest, immunity, and even enduring health results. And we'll accomplish it responsibly, transparently, and rooted in studies. No condemnation, no alarm, purely evidence. So, let's dissect it. There exist 7 crucial truths about females and closeness that most males fail to recognize. I'll elaborate them biologically, psychologically, and applicably so you grasp not only the occurrences, but their significance. It's not merely corporeal, it's molecular. First, numerous men presume closeness revolves exclusively around intercourse or gratification. But here's the intriguing aspect. Particular close actions encompass substance transfers that can sway temperament and attachment. Physiologically, females can assimilate hormones such as oxytocin, serotonin, and even melatonin amid closeness. These identical substances govern confidence, joy, and slumber psychologically. This explains why sentimental linkage seems intensified following closeness. It's genuinely molecular interactions in action. Applicably, recognizing this can assist you in valuing why dedicated moments, proximity, and reliability aren't merely pleasant additions, but essential to a fulfilling partnership. 2. The potency of oxytocin, the attachment hormone. Oxytocin is frequently dubbed the affection hormone with justification. It's discharged during embracing, nursing, and indeed, sexual engagement. Physiologically, oxytocin reinforces communal ties and cultivates confidence. Psychologically, it aids women in feeling secure and linked, which subsequently renders them more receptive, expressive, and tender. Applicably, soft, considerate closeness, attentive hearing, bonding, and awareness can elevate oxytocin and intensify your partnership outside the sleeping quarters. 3. Disposition is significant. Serotonin and tension. Serotonin isn't simply a happiness molecule. It immediately influences temperament control, nervousness, and even stress interpretation. Physiologically, specific close exchanges can affect serotonin concentrations, potentially yielding mild mood-elevating outcomes. Psychologically, females who sense psychologically safe and attached endure reduced tension, which boosts partnership contentment. Applicably, minor, steady acts of closeness, not extravagant or costly, can improve everyday sentimental health. 4. Rest and restoration. Melatonin, the slumber hormone, assumes a startlingly major function. Amid closeness, Minute quantities can penetrate the circulation, possibly fostering calmness and superior rest. Physiologically, even a slight melatonin increase can aid in synchronizing daily cycles and enhancing repose. Psychologically, superior rest translates to better temperament and forbearance, attributes every partnership gains from. Applicably, emphasize closeness within a wholesome evening regimen. It's not only pleasant, it bolsters recuperative slumber. 5. Immunity preparation. Here's an absorbing detail. Prolonged contact with a companion's bodily substances can assist the immunity in identifying external proteins, aiding acceptance during gestation. Physiologically, this idea, termed immunological acceptance, might lower dangers of issues like preeclampsia. Psychologically, females feel more secure and backed in devoted, reliable partnerships. Applicably, cultivating confidence, steadiness, and closeness across time isn't solely psychologically precious. It could possess tangible physiological impacts. 6. Hazard recognition is vital. Let's be frank. Although potential advantages exist, substantial dangers accompany them. Sexually conveyed illnesses can spread through oral means, and contact with poisons from habitual behaviors can influence your companion physiologically. STIs, microbial infections, and uncommon sensitivity responses can yield grave outcomes. Psychologically, confidence and sincerity form the bedrock. Absent them, closeness can turn tense or hazardous. Applicably, invariably converse about sexual wellness candidly. Employ protected closeness and promote routine examinations. Awareness is safeguard. 7. Daily habits count. Lastly, the wellness and routines of both companions immediately influence the security and excellence of closeness. Nutrition, prescriptions, spirits, and general vitality contribute to molecular security. Physiologically, poisons, spirits, and substances can modify the molecular makeup of substances impacting your companion. Psychologically, sensing assured about your wellness heightens ease, confidence, and attraction. Applicably, wholesome practices aren't merely beneficial for you. They shield your companion and fortify the connection. So, how should you utilize this data? Here's an uncomplicated, executable strategy for mature males. Converse transparently. Discuss with your companion regarding wellness, closeness, and limits. Openness fosters confidence. Emphasize wellness. Consume nutritiously, stay active, handle tension, and evade materials that impair your physique. Remain conscious in closeness. Concentrate on linkage, psychological attendance, and progressive attachment. Routine evaluations, STI testing, cardiac wellness, and other vitality indicators are essential. Bolster your companion's wellness. Promote shared vitality and joint practices. Recall, it's not perfection. It's steady, minor efforts that accumulate gradually. Gentlemen, I urge you to inhale deeply and absorb this. Maturity isn't the conclusion of energy, closeness, or significant linkage. Your engagement style with your companion can boost assurance, sentimental proximity, and shared wellness. Even modest adjustments like emphasizing rest, confidence, and dialogue can yield profound daily influences. You're not defective. You're not lagging. You're merely armed with fresh awareness that can revolutionize your partnerships and self-perception. So, gentlemen, view this as an invitation, not mandate. Stay inquisitive, remain educated, and tackle closeness with esteem, attention, and assurance. Science demonstrates that linkage isn't solely psychological, it's physiological. Grasping it enables you to select options yielding ease, liberty, and delight. If this presentation proved useful, pause to like it, post a comment sharing reflections or encounters, and subscribe for further evidence-based perspectives honoring your intellect and existence. Activate alerts to never overlook a dive into the enthralling psychology and wellness of human conduct. Remember, it's never overdue to reinforce ties, reclaim energy, and savor life's abundance. Nurture your physique, your thoughts, and your partnerships. You merit it. Thank you for accompanying me. I'm Dr. Rachel Collins, and I'll see you in the upcoming